before we run out of here today, I did want to get you a little bit why it makes sense to move before spring. That's a real-time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Why it makes sense to move before the spring season. Spring is usually the busiest season in the housing market. Many buyers wait until then to make their move, believing it's the best time to find a home. However, that is not always the case when you factor in the competition you could face with other buyers at that time of year. If you're ready to buy a home, here's why it makes sense to move before the spring market kicks in. Spring should bring a wave of buyers to the market. In most years, the housing market goes through predictable seasonal trends and activity. Winter is typically a quiet point in the year, while spring sees a surge of buyers begin their search, and experts project that this year will be no exception. Right now, buyer demand is low due to a combination of normal seasonal trends and a reaction to last year's rise in mortgage rates. But rates have started to come down since last November, which has more and more potential buyers planning to jump into the market. That means right now is a sweet spot if you're in a good position to buy before more buyers reappear. Affordability is beginning to improve, but demand is still low for now. Lawrence Yun, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, NAR, shares, quote, expect sales to pick up again soon since mortgage rates have markedly declined after peaking late last year, unquote. If you're ready to buy a home right now is the best time to do so before your competition grows and more buyers enter the market. Today's sellers are motivated. Low demand from buyers often means sellers are more motivated to work with you. And that can set you up to buy a home on your terms. In fact, sellers have been more willing to negotiate this winter because there are fewer buyers in the market. According to a recent article from Forbes, sellers gave concession to buyers in 41.9% of home sales in the fourth quarter of last year. But keep in mind, the advantages buyers have this winter will not last forever. The competition you face could be greater if you wait until spring to make a move, and increased buyer demand means sellers will have less motivation to negotiate with you. Be sure to work with a trusted real estate professional to learn what you can expect in your local market right now. If you're in a good position to make a move, it may make sense to move before spring. Working with your team of expert real estate advisors is the best way to learn about the current market and what it means for you. And again, let's just connect, let's chat, let's set up a game plan. And if you have any friends, family, or coworkers looking to buy, sell, or borrow on real estate, can we count on you for that introduction? That is, again, the real-time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com.